Now, I'm unemployed, I'm in the building trades, and I came here 3 years ago from Phoenix, where I had Governor Napolitano, and I watched the progress in 25 years, why I can't get a job. And in a downtime like now, and I'm so sorry, in a downtime like now, the jobs that they say that Americans won't take are exactly the jobs that have always sufficed to sustain us, and they're closed to us. So I'd like to know your points about birthright citizenship, chain migration, and defining what reform is. It's so vague. I'm sorry.
First of all, if you're faced with a situation where you're being denied a job and someone who's in this country illegally is being given the job, then you need to report that. If you can't figure out where to report it, call my office. That's not what the law permits or what the law envisions. So let's just stipulate that. Okay, now, we do need to move to a system of where the law means what it says, and says what it means, and is rationally geared to our job market, and also to such considerations as you alluded to, family reunification, and those kinds of considerations that do have a place in immigration policy. I believe we should have dealt with this a long time ago, and it's not for want of trying. President Bush attempted this. Michael Chertoff, his Homeland Security Secretary, Napolitano's predecessor, who I think they see eye to eye on this almost completely. Secretary Chertoff tried to get this done in the U.S. Senate, and it didn't happen. And now it seems the politics of immigration, where it used to be more bipartisan, is quite polarized, and it's very, very hard to get positive action here. I have worked mainly on the enforcement side. There are some people who say that that's all we should do. My own view is that there is no fence you can build high enough that will, or not enough border patrol that you can put down on the border, even though when I was chairman we increased it by 60%. There's no border patrol presence. There's nothing that is going to solve this unless you have comprehensive reform, which includes enforcement, but is not limited to. So the number of illegal people without papers in this country right now is somewhere between 10 and 11 million. It's fallen off some, partly because of a tighter border, but even more because of a bad economy. So the number is off some. I don't think that's much a source of comfort. I think we need to deal with this and deal with it with a comprehensive program which would provide for temporary guest workers where that is called for and where there's a market for that, where that's needed, and for the people who have been here a long time and proven their worth and been good tax-paying, hard-working people. There should be a way, case by case, to work their way toward legal status. That's what I think is called for, and that's the way to bring the law into line with some of the realities we're facing with this immigration situation. So I'm hopeful that we can move in that direction. But in the meantime, if you know of violations, if you know of employers who are not doing the right thing, who are knowingly hiring illegals, if you know of American citizens who are being displaced in that situation, that's against the law already and should be reported.